This is my cozy fantasy novel, Whiskers and Wildwood, live on Amazon. I wrote this book entirely with AI, using the very same system you can get from this page today, and I'm about to show you exactly how it works. So if you pop into Claude here, we will set up a new project, and then we have two files to drop in: the cozy fantasy novel framework and a setup prompt. And once you put in the setup prompt, you just type "let's go" or something similar, and you're off to the races. So there, now we get started. But let's just jump into one that is already done. So this is the actual setup for my Whiskers and Wildwood, and I want to show you how it works here. So you go through a series of questions, and for everyone, Claude will give you three options, and one of them will be the recommended one. You can accept, or you can put your own stuff in, make your own suggestions. And here you can see, it gave the recommendations, and I just went with it. What it then produces is a story Bible that is your book from start to finish, what your book is. Then it makes a world Bible, that's the world building, the magic system, the geography, all that good stuff. It creates character profiles for all your main characters, all your supporting cast, who they are, what they look like, how they speak, how they relate to each other, all that. It creates a very detailed chapter outline, what should go in each chapter, what are the key scenes, the beats, the word count target, and all that. And then it makes a story state, and this is a document that gets updated after each chapter to tell Claude where are we, what has happened, what is happening next. And all of these together create this. So there are 6 files. The 2 you get with the system, then you use them to create the other ones, and that is what Claude uses to write a really good book. And then you just start a new chat in the project, tell it to start writing, and here we wrote the prologue. If you look below this video, somewhere down the page, you will actually see an example of the writing, and you will notice that that is exactly the same as what is right here. I did not change a comma in this. This is how good the writing is out of the box. So we wrote the prologue here, and I went on to write chapter 1 and so forth, 25 chapters in this book, and it is now live on Amazon. And this is inside my KDP account. You can see I submitted this book on the 31st of March, book 2 on the 1st of April, and then book 3 in the series on April 13th. Now, it didn't actually take me 13 days to write these. It took me 13 days before I had them all online, because I also had other things to do, but writing them was much quicker. And now the book is live on Amazon. It is selling, it's getting reviews, people like it. And in fact, all of them are live here. This is the series, the 3-book series. You can see they're getting reviews, they're getting 5-star ratings. And that's because these books are not just good for AI, they are great books in their own right. This system produces quality books, and I'm about to prove just how good they are. But before we do that, I just want to show you the New York Times for today. Today is Friday, May 1st. And the reason I'm showing you that is I want you to see that I'm not doctoring anything, there's no shenanigans. We go into my KDP dashboard here, and we just ticked over to May 1st, so there's not really any orders or reach yet. This is looking a little bit bare bones. It will be better later in the day. But what I want to show you is what this did in the first month. So if we go and we set to April 1st until April 30th, you'll notice that these books made almost $230 in the first month. And as you can see here, in the KU Reads, where I get paid per page read, there were almost 13,000 pages read. And people like these books, and you can tell because the blue is book 1, yellow is book 2, and red is book 3. People are moving through the series. They're not just reading one book, they're moving through the series because they like them and they want to read more. And here's one that I really like myself. My books are now available in Walmart as well. And that is pretty cool if you ask me. So what you get today is you get the framework, the 2 files that you put into Claude that generates all the other files that will allow you to have a novel on the way tonight. That's what you get, but that's not all. Obviously, you get all the training as well on how to do this. Everything from planning your story to writing it, to editing it, to putting it on Kindle, to publishing it, how to promote it, sell it, and everything else, all in this new training area we built, which is pretty cool, and it has FAQs and all that stuff, and it even has a community, and I hope to see you in there today. So go in here, start it, drop a message in the discussion, say hi, and let's get started writing a bunch of great fantasy novels.